What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Now, this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla running on the RTX 5090 at over 100 frames per second natively, and it looks absolutely insane. Like, already, just to say in this video, I would say this is how I would play the game on my OLED TV. It caps out 120 Hertz anyway, and it's at 4K. So we've ticked all the boxes, max ultra settings, everything just looking really, really good. Frame time graph, pretty stable overall. We are going to take control of the ship now, and I've got to try and remember how to play the game, because, to be honest, I don't remember at all. So let's go this way. So this game, actually, when it launched, I really enjoyed it. It's a fond memory for me because it was the launch of the sort of the next-gen consoles and stuff. You had Series X and PS5 obviously launching. It was a big thing for me at the time to try and actually decide what to play on out of the two consoles, because I could not decide. I literally, during the console generation, switched between them so many different times. Eventually settled on PlayStation, but at the start I really liked the Xbox because, to be honest, Quick Resume was insane. All that stuff was kind of incredible, to be honest. But anyway, now we're on PC and we get the best of everything except Quick Resume. The actual Xbox is the only console that doesn't have a feature that has a feature, sorry, that PC doesn't currently. I believe it's being worked on, so that is something to know. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Xbox. We're here to talk about PC. Why am I crouching? Let's not do that. So let's go up here. This game, though, is actually really good, as I said. I have fond memories of it, and I just really enjoyed the kind of world design. People like heavily criticized it, to be honest, and I personally enjoyed it because I'm from the UK anyway. It really didn't bother me that it was a little bit slower and a little bit more open and maybe less going on in the world, but I personally really liked it. So that's just my opinion on it. But anyway, let me go through the graphics settings with you guys so you can actually see what we are looking at and what we're doing here. How do I get to the graphics settings menu? Let's go options, graphics. Yeah, we've got everything on the highest settings, basically. This should say ultra high, but we've customed it because I've turned off motion blur, because I don't like motion blur. We've got adaptive quality, we've got everything on the highest possible thing, except this, obviously, which only uses FSR in this game, which is kind of really disappointing. So there's no DLSS. There's no uncapped frame rate. 160 is the max. Like, you have to select something, which is kind of annoying. So 100% resolution scale. Obviously, we can do more than that if we want to, but let's not. Let's do 100% resolution scale. There's the VRAM indicator, which is, yeah, it's no problem at all, guys. It really isn't a problem. So if you wanted to use something like FSR, right, we can do FSR. It's on adaptive. I don't know why, but let's try it. Let's reload and just see what that actually brings us performance-wise. I don't think it's going to do much more than what we're already at, but at least it's worth trying. So let's give it a go. Yeah, no, we were kind of up near the 160s for the majority of this area anyway, so I absolutely wouldn't bother mucking around with this. That's just pointless. Let's reload that again then and turn FSR off and go back to native, because in the end of the day, we're on a 5090, guys. We don't need to be mucking around. Oh, you can change all that anyway, but there's no point. So if we were to go performance, then we can go FSR performance, yes, change settings, and we can see what this is going to be like in terms of performance-wise. Apologies for my phone notifications. I need to mute it. I've got a new phone, actually, guys, so I'm trying to adjust to everything because it's a little bit it's a bit crazy when you get a new phone, right? It's a bit crazy. Okay, so obviously image quality is taking a massive hit on performance, but you are now up near 200 frames per second if you want that 200 frames per second experience, but in terms of losing visual qualities, not worth it. I'm not even going to spend more time doing that. Let's go back to native resolution. Let's go back to no, I will turn this off and apply that, because we don't need it. We don't need upscaling, guys. As a 5090, as I said, there is no point having upscaling. It's stupid. We don't need it. Okay? We don't need it. Right, let's carry on. See what we can do. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can kind of go. There's more money. We can get into combat with these guys, if you like. Let's just assassinate him. I gotta remember how to play. That's the only problem. Oh, okay. Never mind. We don't remember how. I need to remember because these guys are terrible. Okay, so pretty all in all stable frame time graph. Like, I've got VSync off, obviously, because I'm trying to show you the raw performance and stuff. Now, I would just VSync this anyway, because it just makes everything smoother. But this looks good and runs really well, I gotta say. No issues from me here. Let's call the horse in again. Mr. Horse. Let's just ride around a bit. I gotta say, I love the design of this game. I really do. This world is just almost comfort for me at this point. So we've got a little thing over here we can go do, I think. I don't really remember how to play, as I said before. We need to cloak ourselves here. We can just go obliterate everybody. There's not really anyone here anyway, to be honest. We can technically start the raid. I don't know how. There we go, we can start the raid. And this should give us an idea of, like, performance-wise. We're going to have a lot of NPCs on the screen and stuff, so I imagine this will give us a decent idea of what we can expect to see in performance. Like, worst case, right? This is like worst case performance. What can we see? I don't know where everybody actually is. Oh, here we go. We got some people here to fight. How do you block, guys? I don't know how to block or dodge. Is it A? Oh, it's X. Okay. What a weird control scheme, man. We're actually gonna die, guys. Let's heal up. I can't kill this guy. He's just insane. Okay, we're getting him. Sorry, guys. In focus mode right now. It's so, like, weird that you can just, like, cancel animations, basically, and then dodge. Man, this weapon is so freaking slow. Well, you know, this is what you do, basically, when you're failing miserably at a game. You blame the weapon. Come on, we know this by now. Oh, how did that not get him, man? He's... Combat, you know what? I do not remember the combat being kind of this clunky. Oh, there we go. We can break his stance. Oh, there we go. We can break his stance. I didn't realize R2 was heavy. Of course. Okay, well, performance-wise, like, I'm trying to, like, look at it while playing the game. Oh, we just use R2s, guys. That's what were we doing? What were we even thinking before? Big, heavy R2 attacks with a weapon like this. I should know that already. Oh, okay, I died because his swing actually managed to hit me somehow. Okay, cool. Well, I don't think there's much more that we need to kind of do at this point. The FPS is insane. I would just play at native res. If you've got a 5090 and 9800X 3D combo, I think you're okay, guys, playing this game at over 100 frames for the majority of cases. So you might see a few dips into the high 120s, 130s, but I think you're okay. So for now, I'm going to leave this video here. I don't think there's much more for me to say. Please consider liking and subscribing if you are new to the channel, and I will see you in future videos, guys. Bye-bye for now.